Welcome back to Midnight Music. I am Thomas, one of your hosts, with my co host.
Corey.
Today, as you can see, we have a little bit of video running for the people who have video kind of viewing ability. We have a damn tier list from Kendrick Lamar, and in quotations, the GOAT, because he is.
Yeah.
This is also, not to mention this album won a Pulitzer, and it also has done something that's never happened on our tier list so far.
It does do something.
So,
Thomas's tier list. We can get into
Thomas's
that.
tier list?
If you don't know Kendrick Lamar, can't help you. He's had a huge year with Not Like Us and the Drake feud.
Massive.
Yeah. Wish him all the best.
Yep. So we have 4 categories in front of you. No, which is no, you shouldn't listen to this at all. One time, which means you should listen to this one time, and that should be it when you're going through the track. You have yes, that you should listen to this and you should put this on an album somewhere. And for life, which means it is gonna be, it's gonna be just as amazing, maybe in a different way, but it'll be just as amazing forever and ever and ever. So let's start off from the top with Blood. Amazing intro.
Yep.
Kendrick Lamar does a great job of storytelling and just kind of bringing us into this concept of, is it wickedness or is it weakness? And it starts introducing us to these concepts and thoughts and values. And it just is an amazing song. It's an amazing intro.
Yep.
And I think it'll be iconic if you listen to the whole album, but I don't see it being an amazing song on its own because it's an intro and how it's set up.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm putting it in yes. Anything about that?
No, I mean, I like every song on here.
Yeah.
I agree with what you said. Yeah.
Next one is DNA.
Word.
Where
goes in.
He goes in.
Yep.
I got royalty. I got loyalty. Got royalty inside my DNA.
Yep.
And a bunch of other stuff. And
Pretty
it
good.
kind of just pops off.
He said you got bitch in your DNA, which is crazy. He said that about you personally.
He said that about me?
Yeah, it's insane.
He said your mama and your DNA.
So we're being mean now.
I
That's
wasn't
good.
being mean. I wasn't being mean. I'm just telling you what Kenny said.
Now I know where we're at.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what Kung Fu Kenny said.
No, cool.
Kung Fu Kenny said this.
I'll swing.
That's fine.
I'll swing. I'll first swing. Now this one was released.
I mean, he is shorter than you.
He probably is.
Oh yeah, he's not probably. I know he is.
Okay.
He's 5 something. You're 6.
Yeah, well, barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a banger song. This one, I can't remember. I feel like this was released as a single after the album had already dropped. Am I crazy in thinking that? I don't feel like this was released before the album dropped.
Oh, before the album dropped?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I feel like it was released.
The one that I know for a fact released before the album dropped was Humble.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think DNA was a sleeper hit on this album that got big after the album came out. I think it was Humble, and I know Loyalty was on the radio. For sure, Loyalty was playing.
It was probably Loyalty, because Rihanna.
That's what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure DNA like snuck in and came out with this album. It's awesome because it's a banger.
Well, at any point, DNA is for life.
Yep.
I don't see it growing old.
It's huge when we were kids.
Yeah.
By kids, I mean we were 16.
Why the fuck did my list just get fucked up?
I was 16. He was 17.
That's cool.
Are you fucking shit up over there?
I am. It's all right. Next song is Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of the slower songs on Kendrick's album, but I think it is still
great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
So yeah, for that reason I put in yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be similar to our Adele episode. So if you watch the Adele episode,
you're gonna hear a lot of yes for life. Yeah.
Sit back because this is what it is.
Actually, did Adele do this first? That I'm talking about this here where that.
I honestly don't know. I'd have to look at the episode.
We then move on to Element.
Take me out my element.
Take me out my element.
I'm allergic to a bitch nigga, and I was not allergic to this song. It's great.
It's phenomenal.
It's schmeckshy.
I put it in yes, above Element and Blood. In that sense, I can't move Blood. There you go.
Interesting. I would have this would have made it to For Life. I like the song.
It's close.
There's
It's
a lot of
definitely
like
close.
there's a lot of songs on here that aren't like hard like DNA. They're just like kickback and they're a vibe.
Yeah.
Which I like that about Kendrick. I like it when he does his vibe shit. I like it when he's abusive, but I like his vibe shit too.
Yeah. Like Kenny with his melodies, and I also like Kenny when he is tough.
Yes. Thomas has a huge smile on his face. I don't think he's gotten the reaction he wants.
Anyways,
Please leave a like for that.
next song on here is Feel,
Yep.
which is a phenomenal song. Absolutely amazing song.
Yep.
It's just beautiful. It's one of those songs that's gonna join DNA and For Life because of how beautiful it is. Just
That's fair.
overall construction. We then have Loyalty. Loyalty.
This
Loyalty.
one I feel like ran into the problem of being overplayed. This one after a while starts to wane on you. It's still good, but unlike DNA where I can listen to DNA every day, I can't listen to Loyalty every day. I will literally shoot myself in a video game.
I don't know, man. I think there's different parts of Loyalty that you can focus on. You can focus on like Kendrick's amazing rapping style in Loyalty, or you can focus on Rihanna's beautiful voice in Loyalty. And they both are so different, but so still beautiful in this album. And for those reasons, it goes to For Life. We then have Pride.
Yep.
Um,
This song is huge to me. I listen to this song quite often. It will always be on my list. It's great. I don't know what it is about. I think it's the stories behind them. A lot of these songs tell a story in their own way, which is great. But
the
like,
whole album tells a story. In this one.
but this one you can resonate with quite a lot. It's a banger. It's great.
Yeah, it is. I do have it on the edge of yes, but it
Gross.
is majority in Pride or in For Life.
For Life.
So I'm gonna put it at the furthest right end of For Life on this list. That way, it's like about to get stepped down.
Which list are you using?
Tier list that's in front of me on the pooter.
Picture one or the one
picture
that I
one.
sent you?
I mean,
Okay.
I feel like that's fine.
I'm
It's
trying to think of how it
majority of the way
works.
in there.
Because For Life's at the top of the list, right? At the top of the tier list. I can't see his laptop.
For
guys.
Life's at the top of the tier list, yes.
Right,
And
so then
yes
it
is the
should
next
be-
one down. So the furthest right would be the one that would go down next.
So is it in For Life or is it in?
It's in For Life because most of them are in For Life.
Okay, I thought you were saying that it was in the bottom, the one below that,
No,
and I was like, then it should be all the way to the left.
it'd be all the way to the left. Correct. Okay. Then we
Word.
have Humble.
Yep. Keeps me humble.
Bitch, be humble.
Keeps me there.
Sit down.
You know, I went to the concert that he performed this entire album at. Absolutely amazing. And I have the shirt that says, "Bitch, be humble."
Yeah.
Awesome. Absolute banger.
It is an absolute banger, and I do absolutely love it. But this one is the one I feel like got overplayed a lot. But I will tell you this also. There is a remix out there, remix of this song with Skrillex,
Yeah.
and it's also beautiful. So I put it in just the yes, but like it's definitely sitting above yeah. It's right around the blood. So it's just good a song overall. We then have Lust,
Yep.
which is where Kendrick Lamar gets
Little graphic.
little graphic, a little sexual.
It's nice. It's not
But
terrible.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's really not bad.
It's got a nice melody to it, a nice flow.
Let me put the
All right, we don't have to.
head in.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't want more than that. Girl, I respect the cat.
I'm secondhand embarrassed.
Promise just to touch.
Okay. And we're on to the next song.
Lust is a yes, but it's at the very, very, very far right of the yes, just because of how graphic it is. I can't see myself listening to that every day.
I did listen to it a lot when it came out, but also, like I said, I was going to the concert, and I love this album.
You were going through some of them when this came out, I feel.
Relax.
But
Move on.
besides the point.
We're on Love,
Love featuring
Zakari.
Zakari.
Yeah.
And it is a really good song,
But
but I don't think it's one of the For Life songs on this album.
That's fair.
So I put it in yes. It's probably above. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
right there.
That's fair.
We then have XXX featuring U2,
Yep.
which is a really good song. Also,
Yeah. Solid.
yeah, just an
One
amazing
hundred
song.
percent.
He's
Should
still
definitely listen to this song.
yeah, he's still being very kind of, I wouldn't say graphic or vulgar, but he's kind of still doing that thing.
He's speaking truth. A lot of this album is
Yeah.
just is truth.
Yeah,
That's what it is, and I think that's why it hits so hard. That
Yeah.
it's from a very real place.
it's just a good album overall.
Yep.
But we'll get there. XXX is gonna be at the very very top of Yes, even above Element.
Yep.
We then have Fear, which
Gorgeous
is
song.
by far one of my favorite songs.
Yep. This
By
one is a
a
lot of people can
long
resonate
shot.
with this one too. Like this is amazing.
Such a long shot on
Yeah.
this album. With that being said, it's gonna go above Everything and For Life at
Yeah,
this point.
That's fair.
I don't think it'll stay there though. Then we have God,
Okay.
and God's a good
This one I
song.
feel like.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the one I went to the concert. This is the one that he liked so much that he performed it again.
Ah,
He performed it. And he's like, you know what? This one's my jam. And did it
Yeah.
again. He
feel some
fucks with
type
this
of
one.
way, then
It's great. I mean, a lot of this is just vibes, bro. Like you could just really sit
just
and just
vibing. It's
just
just a
chill.
vibe.
Like
It's
you
just
just
a
have a
vibe
good
fest.
time. Yeah.
God is good, and some would put it yes
Yeah.
above probably Lust and Yeah. Probably right below Love though. And then we have Duckworth,
Yep.
which is my favorite song on the whole album.
Yeah. This is the Thomas fucking loves this.
Tells a beautiful story. It's just overall constructed beautifully. It's just it is just so gorgeous of a song that I don't even know how to really explain its beauty in its entirety. It tells a beautiful story, and then it kind of has this like cool, thought-provoking kind of question towards kind of the end. It's not really even a question. It's kind of like a thought process,
Yeah.
and it also then brings up the fact of he has a collector's edition of this album, which plays in reverse.
Yep.
From Duckworth backwards,
Yeah. Which makes sense.
which does make sense.
It's a play through his life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fucking great.
It's just a gorgeous album.
Yeah.
Now Adele would be the only other album that I can think of at this point that would technically be higher or have nothing and want none and or nothing and no nothing in one time. Let me look because I think I have the list somewhere.
You might have
here.
it somewhere. I do want to preface this by saying I think we're about to be for when we get to rating. I think we're about to be in for a midnight music first, which has taken us like 5 episodes to get there. But I think we're about to get into one with ratings.
So Adele did also do this, where there's nothing in
Adele
no
did
and
do
nothing
that.
in one time.
It's deserved. I mean, she's awesome.
Which, yeah, she's amazing. So that's fine. But Kung Fu Kenny is going to join her up there with
100%.
nothing in one or nothing in none,
Yeah.
nothing in one time. So, yeah, overall, just an amazing album.
Yep. I agree. I mean, there's no thoughts with it. If you've missed it when it came out, go back and listen to it. Because I promise you, no matter where you are, you're gonna find something that you like about it.
Yeah,
It's
there's
and it's not like it's people pleasing. It's just so raw that it makes it amazing.
there's a song for everyone in this album.
Yeah.
In some sense,
Something you can relate to for sure.
absolutely. And I think that's going to be the songs that you kind of latch onto more.
Yeah.
Where whether it's you like kind of thought provoking kind of ideas and concepts and things like that, or whether you actually are attached to it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Beautiful album though. All right. Final thoughts.
Those were my final thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rating 10 or
Were you gonna give it?
how many Kendricks out of how many Lamars?
Okay.
Oh, you go first, bud.
Oh, I'm going first.
I'm the host on this one.
Cool. It's a midnight music first. This is 10 Kendricks out of 10 Lamars. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, there's no wonder it won a Pulitzer, but at the same time, it's so well pieced together and well paced and so creatively sound and lyrically sound that it's just, I mean, like, damn, like there's nothing else like it, really. At least that I've experienced so far. I mean, I have albums that are definitely my favorite over this one, but like that being said, like still, this is just, I mean, God, like for real, like it's astonishing that this was made in present day for us to listen to, and it's no wonder it got a Pulitzer for fucking writing. It's incredible.
I would have to agree with you
Yeah,
about how amazing this album
it's
is.
great.
Um, I originally wasn't going to give it a 10, but I was going to be very, very, very damn near. But as you were talking about it more and more, I think it definitely deserves a 10 because I was like, if I don't give it a 10, what could have been better?
Yeah, exactly.
What could have been better, right?
I only have one answer that I could think of, but even then, they would still be getting the same ranking.
Right.
So it's incredible.
What? No, not even just like putting it against something else. What on this album could have been better to make it at that 10? And I just don't think there is any other song on this album that could have been better. They all had, even if it wasn't a song that we like vibed with real heavy. So like the song that's like the lowest on our list is Lust, right?
And that one I fucked with all the time when it came out.
It's a fucking amazing. It's an amazing song.
It's still great.
The next
You know the hook to it, yeah. Like you know the song, yeah.
The next one's
yeah.
Just a fucking. It's so unique in its own terms that it's just one of those things where you're just like, what the hell? Why is this so fucking gorgeous?
Yeah.
So for those reasons, I will also give it a 10. Which means this is a Midnight Music first.
Yep.
10 Kendricks out of 10 Lamars.
This will probably be the last one. I don't think we'll agree on another one. So yeah, this is fucking you've got to hear.
Yeah, this is gonna be the
You're welcome.
one and possibly only album that gets a 10 out of 10 from us.
I'm being hard on these.
I am too.
It's good.
I am too. Well, you saw in the last one, I am too. But with that being said, let's go into wrapping up.
Yep, you got to comment, you got to like and subscribe. You got to follow us at Instagram. You got to follow us at X, formerly known as Twitter. You got to go to all that shit. You know, leave a comment. Press the notification bell. If you don't have the notification bell on, what's the point of even doing stuff like that? Go to Spotify. You'll find us on Spotify. We're just about everywhere now. The only thing we're not on is like TikTok,
which we might be branching
which
out
we
to.
might be soon.
But that's to be seen.
Check out our other podcast, The Midnight Critics, The Midnight Review.
I'm about to say we
Channel's
are the Midnight Critics.
Check out The Midnight Review. That's our movie one, deep dives into things like that.
Yeah, we got a really fun one that we're recording tonight, but I don't think it'll be. It might be near the time this comes out, but I don't know. It'll be interesting.
It'll be a little before this, probably.
Yeah. With that being said, I will get a link for the tier list that we just did. And if you guys want to kind of fill out your own tier list to kind of show where you would put the things, feel free. And then send us kind of a photo of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely check it out and give you our thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Also leave a comment on any other albums you'd like us to see, or if you think there is another 10 out of 10 album out there, what would that be? Tell us about that. Tell us about other podcasts that you'd might like to see.
Or just other video stuff and ideas. I don't want to just always do voice stuff. I got more
we don't have to
plans
just do podcasts. We could definitely.
I could think we can probably pull off.
We could totally do technically gameplay.
Yeah.
Between the Midnight Critics.
We'll figure it. It's whatever you guys want. We'll do it. And whatever I want to do, we'll also do that too.
That's fair. If you, I mean, just go listen to the fucking album. It's amazing.
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
And have a good night.
Have a good one.